What's going on, guys? This is All Day DFS. I hope y'all guys had a great night. I hope y'all guys cashed in big time. Let me know down below if y'all guys cashed in. This is the After Dark edition, late night edition, early picks, early look into the next day edition. Guys, I had NBA wise, I had a terrible night, and I know for everybody who picked those guys last night, those early picks that we all thought were locks, did not come through. They did not come through. Well, two of them did and two of them didn't. So hopefully y'all guys powered the two that did. Kyle Lowry and James Harden had 7 turnovers and Lowry had 9. So if you take away almost all the turnovers from both of them, if they would have had maybe 1 or 2 turnovers each, whatever, Harden could have had a couple more. Lowry would have been right there. But anyways, if you take away the turnovers, they go over, and I think we're all eating tonight, and we're all a lot richer. I went in big on a couple bets, and I had, I had Harden and Lowry and all of them. They were just everybody just figured Lowry was gonna go over since they were so short-handed, and Harden just at 52 just seemed so low. But again, if they wouldn't have had so many turnovers, they would have hit the over, and I probably lost about a good $1,000 because of that. But Jimmy Butler did hit, and Vooch did hit. And I said it last night. When we were going big on all these. I mean, it's hard to go against what everybody thinks is going to hit. I mean, I said it last night. I said, I really feel like there's no such thing as a lock anymore. There never really was, but I mean, these locks are just not, they're not, there's too many. Basically, if you're going to do a 4-pick power, you might as well do a 5-pick flex. 4-pick power is just really hard. It's the hardest one to hit. And I mean, I know you see a lot of screenshots of people hitting out there, but again, like I said, for every one they hit, they might miss 10 of them. I mean, I'm always right there. I always, I do hit one. I do hit one every once in a while. I really do. I hit them more on the second half plays, late night. I didn't get one tonight, but I hit one. I hit a 4-pick power every once in a while, but 2 and 3 pick powers are the way to go, or maybe we're just gonna have to start flexing everything. I mean, I don't know. I don't like to flex stuff a lot because I want that big payout. But there would have been a lot of times if I would have flexed, I at least would have made 2 times my money, or 1 point, whatever, if it was a 4-pick one. Anyways, guys, I do hope that y'all guys had some other lines that hit, and it wasn't just on that. I got lucky because I played some hockey lines, and I hit on the hockey lines. I hit on a college basketball line earlier in the day. Guys, I really do like betting on hockey. I'm getting into the hockey because hockey doesn't have any turnovers. So if your guy hits his number, you don't have to be scared of him going back under it, or if your guy would have, if he was projected at 5, but he had, I don't know, let's say they had 2 turnovers, he would have went up. He didn't go over or whatever. There's no turnovers in hockey. There's no negative plays from what I've seen on the scoring chart. So if your guy hits his number, you don't have to worry about him going under. You don't have to be there sweating it out that he might get a turnover, or you don't have to worry about, like tonight with Lowry and Harden, they would have went over if it wasn't for turnovers. So anyways, I'm liking the hockey. I'm starting to get into that. I had a couple hockey winners, so I hit on hockey and college basketball, and NBA. I didn't do nothing today. And I did see a lot of comments out there on Twitter from guys that lost everything. They were all in, and they lost everything, their whole bankroll and this and that, and I just, I feel bad, and I'm hoping we can recover tomorrow. So let's get back on this tomorrow. Let's go through these guys tonight. Hopefully what I can do tonight can help y'all guys for tomorrow. I think on my I think I hit like a 5 out of 8 plays, picks that I got. I missed a couple of them. So anyways, let's go ahead and start. I got Zion Williamson. He's the first on the board. PrizePicks has 8 players on the board. Zion's at 44. We're going to go ahead and use Draft Dashboard tonight. As you can see, Zion's been cold lately, which cold for him is pretty good for other people. So he's got on 44, 1, 2, 3 out of his last 4. 3 out of his last 4. And his only 2 games versus Cleveland, he's had a 33 and a 26. But I just feel like, the matchup is really good. They're 27th ranked versus his position. Draft Dashboard has him projected at 43.4. I like him for the over. I think that's right there. The matchup is really good for him. I like him for the over. I would go over right now at 44. I don't know who would be covering him. Maybe if Allen's covering him, it might be tough. I know Allen's pretty good. He's a good defensive center. So if Allen's the one that's covering him, but then again, Zion's not your typical big man, so I still think Zion could smash. If I play Zion, of course, when I'm saying, for me, the over or my play or, this play, it's because it's what's on the board now. Now, tomorrow, there's going to be a lot more players that are going to be single stats. So there's probably going to be a lot of other plays that I like better. But just going off of these 8 guys, if I were to play Zion, I would go over. So next we got Jared Allen versus New Orleans. All right, so he's way down here. They're a 24th ranked overall, but they're 5th ranked versus his position. And Draft Dashboard has him at 36.3. His last 5 versus New Orleans, he's gone over 40 one time. His last 5 games overall, he's gone over 40 twice. So, and you can see his usage is not. He doesn't have high usage. I mean, when he was traded over there, he started hot. He still had some big games, but I mean, he doesn't have high usage. His minutes kind of fluctuate between the last 3 games. We've been between 29 and 36 minutes. I don't know what I don't know what Pelicans are favored by. I don't know if there's might be a blowout situation. Anyways, right now they like him for the under. I would have to go on the under for him as well, based on the matchup and what they have him projected at. He's only projected at 36.3. The matchup isn't good, so Allen would be an under for me. Next we got Nikola Jokic, the Joker. He's going up against Memphis, and PrizePicks has him projected at 56. I was already on center, huh? All right, so the matchup, they're ranked 11th, and they're 11th versus his position, so it's not really a good matchup for him. So he was at 56. His last 5 versus Memphis, he's only gone over 56 once. His last 5 overall, he's hit 56 or gone over 4 out of 5. So his last 5 games has been pretty decent. But versus Memphis, he's only gone over that once. So Draft Dashboard has him at 57.1. He's at 56. I like him. If the game stays close, again with Denver, I mean, it seems like almost every game on the slate it looks like it could be a blowout possibility. I like him for the over. If the game stays close, I like him for the over, which, I mean, hopefully it will. It looks like it might stay close, or at least close enough for him to get there. I like him. They have him projected 1 point over. I like him at 56, so if you like him, you go ahead and lock him in now. If they bump him up any more tomorrow, like let's say to 58, I probably would play him on the under if I were to play him. But right now, I like him on the over for 56. Next, we got Ja Morant, 37. He's projected at 37 versus Denver. I don't think that's a good matchup. Let's see here. Definitely not a good matchup. They're ranked 9th overall, 8th versus his position. Draft Dashboard has him at 37.5. His last 5 versus Denver, he's only played them 3 times. He's gone over once. What was he projected at? 37. He's gone over 37, 3 straight games. He's 3 straight games over 37. So he's gone over 3 out of his last 5. They have him projected for 0.5 over. So right now he's projected on the over. Not a good matchup. It's too close for me. I would not play Ja Morant at 37. They have him projected just to go over barely by a half a point. But it's not a good matchup for him. So, I can see it going either way. I can see him playing a good enough game just to barely get over, or I can see him just not. The matchup isn't good. I can see him shutting them down. He might still score 20 points and have his average assist. I don't know if that would put him over. I don't even think that would put him over. I'm gonna fade it. I won't play Morant unless the line moves either way. Maybe I'll look at it that way. If it goes higher, I'll play him under. And if it goes lower, I'll play him higher. I'll go on the over. If it goes higher, I'll play him under. If it goes lower, I'll play him over. But right now, he's a fade for me. Next, we got Nikola Vucevic. I don't know how to say his name right, so I always say Vooch. We got him going up against San Antonio. And big shout out to Vooch because he did go over. He was one of those 4 players that did go over and met his number. They're ranked 19th overall, 14th versus his position. Let me check the injury report, see if we got any news on the Magic players here. Okay, so Fournier he's likely out until update, so that doesn't really tell us much. He's likely out until update. Well, he was out today. Let's see if I got anything on Ross. Where's Ross? Okay, Terrence Ross. Ross is questionable, left knee soreness. So we really don't know if Fournier or Ross are playing. Even if they do, I mean, he's going up against San Antonio, which it's not really the best matchup. They're almost like kind of in the middle. PrizePicks have him, Draft Dashboard has him projected at 47.5. PrizePicks has him at 48 right now, so that he's slightly under. Slightly under. His last 5 versus Memphis, he's gone over twice. He's gone over twice. In his last 5 games overall, he's gone over 4 out of 5. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong guy here. Sorry about that. His last 5 versus San Antonio, he hasn't gone over 48. What is that, 48 or 46? Let's see. 48. Yeah, his last 5 versus San Antonio, he has not gone over 48. His last 5 games overall, he's gone over 48 3 times, 3 out of 5. It's tough. If I were to play him, the projections right there, they have him at 47.5, so it's only half a point under. I just like Vooch. He's one of the guys, I think he's let me down very few times. He's definitely won me some money, a lot more than he's lost me money. So if I were to play Vooch, I would play him on the over. It's only a 0.5 under what they have him as. Now, if they pick him up anything more, if they raise him up more, it probably would be a fade for me. But at 48, I would take a chance on the over. Next, we got Murray, DeJounte Murray. Surprised they don't got DeRozan up on here. So he's going against Orlando, projected for 42. I think they put the tougher ones on the board, some of the tougher ones. So it's definitely a good matchup. 25th rank overall, 30th rank versus his position. Last 5 versus Orlando, he has not gone over that. His last 5 overall, he's only gone over 42 one time. Man, he's only gone over 42 one time. He's projected at 37.7. Guys, this for me, I would go on the under. Because everybody was saying yesterday, San Antonio's fully healthy again. They got White back, Rudy Gay's back. DeRozan is just, he's playing good. I would go on the under. I would play him under, even though it's a good matchup. They have him projected for almost, it's about 4 points lower. He's almost projected for 38 points. If we round it up, he's at 38, and they have him projected 4 points under that. So tomorrow you might see that go down. But for me, if I were to play Murray, I would play him on the under. Next, we got Jimmy Butler. Jimmy. Jimmy's the other one that hit out of the 4 players. Him and Vooch hit. And I tell you guys, I go with Jimmy so much. I go with him on second half. I go with him full game. He went over on points tonight. Jimmy's just, it's like I can count on him. I think he's burned me maybe once or twice out of all the times that I picked him. He always hits. His matchup isn't really a good one. They're 14th overall, 7th ranked versus his position. His last 5 versus Chicago, he's gone over once. He had a 53. They have him at 46. His last 5 games overall, he has a 52, a 57, a 62. So he's crushed it in his last. He's only played 3 games, and tonight he went over again. There's Bam's not playing. We already got that on the injury reports. Bam is out Friday. So look, guys, Kelly Olynyk. I wish I would have played Kelly Olynyk. I was just so tied up with those 4 players that I didn't have much money left in my bankroll after betting on those guys. That I did just little bets, and Kelly Olynyk wasn't somebody that I played, but I seen some big winners out there that had him in their lines. So I wish I would have got to him. He played 35 minutes. Tonight or whatever. Well, it's already past 12, so I don't know. Whatever you guys want to call it. Yeah, last night, tonight. Anyways, back to Jimmy. They have him projected at 46.7. I like this. I think he goes over that. I would get him right now. They had him projected at 42 last night. When I looked up in the morning, he was already at 48. So I would snatch him up right now at 46. I think he's definitely gonna. He's gonna. You know, there's Bam's not playing again. Going up against Chicago, I would definitely get him. I would definitely hit him on the over. I will pick him right now on the over. Next we got Zach LaVine versus Miami. Zach LaVine let me down today. I had him like on 2 lines going over on points, and I think I had him one with a full game, and it was just a letdown. So it's an 8th ranked overall, 19th ranked versus position. So versus his position is not a bad matchup. It's a pretty good matchup for him. His last 5 versus Miami, he's only hit 42 once. He's gone under that 3 out of 4 times. Last 5 games overall, he got to 52 of 43, 26, 33, 34. So he's gone over that. He's gone over that twice in the last 5 games. So right now they have him projected for 42.6. Where are we at here? They have projected for 42.6, so they like him for the over. I'm not going to play Zach LaVine. I think I'm going to fade him. I don't know who's going to be guarding him. I don't know if Jimmy will be guarding him some of the game. He might not because, you know, he's their main player, and, you know, I don't know if they want to try to put him and tire him out versus LaVine or not. But I think Miami could be a pretty stingy defense, and I'm going to fade him. So Zach LaVine's a fade for me. And sorry, guys, just because I thought Zach LaVine had a bad game, so I don't know if that last game that they're counting on that board was before tonight's game or not. But I know he did go under on points. I've seen that. Anyways, so that's it. That's all the players on the board. If I had to do a 4-pick, I say power, but I might do a 4-pick flex because the way things have been going, I think I'm gonna have to start flexing everything on NBA. But if I had to do pick 4 players that I like for tonight, I like Zion for the over, Vooch for the over, Jimmy for the over, and kind of tough. I would pick Joker for the over. If that game stays close, I'm definitely going to go over, I think. So Zion, Joker, Vooch, and Butler are the 4 that I would pick out of this board that I'm confident in, or the most confident in, I would say. Most confident in to go over. If you're looking for the unders, Allen's a good candidate. I think Murray's going to go under. LaVine might be another one you can look for on the under. If any of these players jump and points go up, they're definitely a good place for the under. So that's all we got tonight, guys. Please don't forget to like this video, like it, and then hit the little bell icon for alerts. So that way you get alerted every time I drop some of these videos and you don't miss some of the stuff that's going on. And also we got the Discord link down below. Go ahead and hit that and come and join our Discord link, community. It's like I said, I keep saying in all the videos, we keep getting more and more active in there. We got people sharing their picks, stats, strategy. We have gone in there and followed other people's picks and won. Like, I don't know nothing about gaming, but we got a gaming expert in there. Shout out to Oscar, and he does some really good picks in there. Like with everything, you know, there's no guarantees and nothing. And that's another thing, guys. I see some people following some people's picks and then they get mad, and you're following another person's picks. You know, you're a grown man following somebody else's lines. You definitely can't get mad if they don't hit. I mean, if that's how you're gonna feel, then you might as well just do your own lines. You know, why are you looking to follow somebody else's if you're gonna get mad? I mean, I follow, especially in sports that I don't know or in gaming, I follow other people's picks all the time. And you know, sometimes they do hit, sometimes they don't, but I definitely don't get mad, and I still keep riding with them because they know what they're doing in that area. You know, there's days that I hit almost all my picks. There's days that I've hit all my picks. There's other days that I might have, you know, 8 picks and I've only hit two of them or 3 of them, and you know, I feel terrible, but that's just the way it goes, you know. But anyways, go ahead and join us in there. We got a chat room strictly dedicated to PrizePicks. And we would love to have you join the team and help us in whatever you're good at. You know, we need people for hockey. We need people for PGA, tennis, soccer, gaming, whatever y'all guys are good at. You know, come in there. We have different channels for all that. So we would love to have you on the team. Once again, just like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Also, if you like this tool that I'm using, the draft dashboard, I have a link down below. That's my affiliate link. If you hit that and you join, I do get a small commission off that, and it definitely helps me with my channel and goes into all the stuff that I'm doing, all the subscriptions that I have to get all this information. But I mean, this is one of my favorite tools, one of my favorite websites, because it just has such good information. It has it all right there. You don't have to go to a bunch of different websites. It has everything right there. So definitely like this one. If y'all guys like it as well, like I said, the link is right there. Just click it. They got some good deals going on right now. And go ahead and join that. So again, I wish y'all guys the best. I'm gonna see if there's any way. I'm gonna try my best. But what happens is I stay up late doing these videos, so I don't wake up that early. But I'm gonna see if I can wake up early and see if I can do some kind of college basketball video. See if we can get some of those picks early, cash in, and then use it towards the NBA at night. But anyways, y'all guys have a good night, and I'll see y'all guys tomorrow with my top 5 picks.